Kumain ako kaso nagpunta kami. May ulam na dyan.
Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Kevin Durant is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Luke Cornett out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
He buries it from 3.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Count it. Good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Porzingis for 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the shot goes in. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting it close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Morris. Okogie on the wing. Tatum with a steal. Boston, no good that time either.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
A nice shot by Morris.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Holiday. Up top Brown. Left side Tatum. Fires from 14. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got 5 points.
One area Jason Tatum has worked to minimize the use of is the mid-range. But sometimes, like right there, you've got to go to it.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Over to the wing. Porzingis against Durant. Here's Cornett. Kick out to Brown. And another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First
It goes on Kevin Durant.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
At the line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Boston trailing. Here's Holiday. Here's Cornette. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards, and we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has become the full package.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Holiday coming off a Suns make. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And Durant with the block. And he gets it back. The Suns have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Nurkic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
And Boston calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And the Suns making a change here. Beal's checked in.
Entertainment.
Right wing. Back to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Oh, rejected by Beal.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
He gets it in there. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Boston. Here's Durant. Boston with a rebound. Cornette's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. And the step-back jumper is good. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Holiday coming off a Suns make. Outside Porzingis. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
3rd team foul.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. From 13, Phoenix grabs the miss.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Booker, good.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Holiday.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
Now here's Horford. Back to Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Outside Booker. From downtown. Drops in the three. Booker's got 9.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
And Boston calls time here.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jaylen Brown. Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Okogie. Pass to Horford. Back to Pritchard. Three-pointer. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Now here's Beal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Brad, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Here's Tatum. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Beal from outside. Boston with a rebound. Left side Tatum. Here's Horford. Soft touch off the glass.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he makes it.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Now here's Booker. 8-point game. He shoots. Lee misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Beal outside. There's the 3. And they get it back. Pass to Lee. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Bol. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7 from 11 feet away. And that one's long. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Tips it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Pritchard. Boston again missing. Phoenix is shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Booker. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 16 points.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent to Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Here's Pritchard. And he hits it from 9 feet. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. Morris comes in for Lee. Tatum against Booker. Outside White. Offline with a three. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Goes up on the wing. Morris outside. Outside Booker. Shoots over Tatum. A nice shot by Booker.
Devin.
He's got 18.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
They've got Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown is out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Morris passes to Beal. Let's go with a 3. Morris can't hit. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tries again. A shot by Holiday, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Beal's shot is good.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep, yes sir.
Outside, Brown. The rebound by Eubanks. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Beal outside. Shoots over Brown. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Porzingis is doubled. To the middle. Here's Holiday, and it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Okogie's got 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Hauser, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
A nice shot by Morris.
Monte Morris.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Holiday. Here's Hauser. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Beal. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
To the wing, right side. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Morris outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Porzingis knocks down the long J.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Morris outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Celtics have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside Porzingis. Fires from the line. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Okogie. He's got 5. And again, it's the Suns missing. Inside. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Free throw good. Brown. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate. What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Brown with it. Beal picks him up. Here's Hauser. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Morris for 3. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Cornette's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brown against Beal. A good look from Brown. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
And the Suns shooting just around 41% in the second. Beal from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Holiday. It's not going to go for him. Beal with some nice D. Young, the pass to Durant. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Holiday passes to Brown. Boston again missing. Phoenix is shooting 52% from the floor so far. For 3, Booker. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown passes to Porzingis. Denied by Durant. White against Booker. takes the three. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Yep, that one goes.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Beal. Outside Booker. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bowl, he's checked in for Okogie. Here's Booker. Boston with a rebound. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Oh, nice shot by Booker.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Horford with it, and it's Young picking him up. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. He got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to White. Horford outside. Here's Pritchard, pounded by Beal. Nails it from 3. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Booker for 3. No good. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum from long range. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 27 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the
2
defense.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. That shot off the mark. Booker with the defensive effort. Well, the Suns shooting a decent 42% in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Nurkic is checked in for Young.
Sun substitution. Yusuf.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of this one. For 3, Booker. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. Pass to Pritchard. Right side Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Booker.
Booker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull out.
White, good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Booker against White. The 3. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Nurkic. Nurkic just got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Horford.
Phoenix foul.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. Clock at 6. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
For 3, Booker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 34.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Again, the Suns good for 2.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Suns ahead, leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. Right?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 36 points, 3 of... Thanks for joining us.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. They've got Josh Okogie. Kevin Durant is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Booker in a shooting guard.
Line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Brown. That'll be a 5-second call.
An inbound violation.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Puts it up off the inbound. The rebound by Eubanks. Well, Phoenix is shooting it at 52%. Pass to Booker. From deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Brown. Pulls up on the wing. And he drops that one in. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
The Suns clear it. Booker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires for 3. Okogie's shot is off. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Brown. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Outside Porzingis. To the inside. Cornette. And he makes it on the layup. Cornette's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. 13 feet out. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker for 3.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And that comes off the assist by
Devin
Morris.
Booker.
Morris has got 5 assists in the game. It's Brown on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Offensive board. Pass to Nurkic. Outside for Booker. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Devin
Booker's got
Booker.
6 in the quarter.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Devin
This is
Booker.
unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Here's Holiday. The Suns clear it. 22 was their biggest lead. The 3 ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the Suns making a change here. Young's
Substitution
checked in.
for the Suns. Thaddeus Young.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Holiday against Morris.
ginagawa mo to ba? Pinapalive ko na. Wala. Dapat bukas kanina nagkaya ako eh. Wala. Pwede pa ilan? Ayan. Ito, bukas mo papalitan dito. Glenn! Mulat yan, may tao. Ano mo? Ako?
And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
He shoots it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cornette's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Brown's got 22 points.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
5-second inbound violation. Celtics ball.
To the paint. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. He has 6.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Holiday, and it's Boston scoring again.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Off the inbound pass. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-5 run. Holiday against Morris. Sinks that one from the post. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Tatum. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Celtics going the other way now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Okogie. The 3. Porzingis grabs. The board. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. That won't go either for Tatum. The Suns leading. Young from long range drills it from deep.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Boston calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can...
pumunta si Kabato pati-pat dito, pre. Ha? Uy! Gagi, pre, pumunta si Kabato pati-pat dito, naka-e-bike. Oo, si Kabato yung nagda-drive. Nganyang. Pumunta sa Boston. Yayayain si Elise. Bukas, pero parang tatamad ako. Tatamad ako sa lahat. Bukas, niyaya ako. E-bike daw. E-bike. Pre, wait lang, tapusin ko.
Figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Morris outside. The three, Durant. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Durant.
Morris has got 7 assists in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
They get it back. Horford. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Tatum, good.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
The three, Durant. Shoots over Brown. Durant with another miss. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Thaddeus Young. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics. Peyton Pritchard at the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Now Young. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Celtics ball.
Boston trailing. Brown finds Tatum. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Morris outside. Young, the pass to Durant. And the Suns miss again. Well, the Celtics shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's White. And Durant with the block. And that one drops. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, that's the poise of Kevin Durant. He knows he has the advantage inside over just about anyone in this league.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter. Now here's Morris. He's guarded closely. Outside Durant. Shoots over Brown. Nice shot by Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
This fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Now here's Morris. He's got 12. Outside Durant from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Durant's got 21 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Now, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And Beal launches from deep. Rebound Boston.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Pass to Morris. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by White. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Tatum. Knocks down the triple. 26 points for him.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And more NBA action on 2K.
104.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter. Time to get extra.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's White in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic. Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Holiday against Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Drew Holiday.
Almost converts despite the contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
On the break. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 28 points for the game.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Beal outside. Over Holiday. And Beal with the basket on the assist from Durant.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the basket by Holiday.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Booker, just 5 on the clock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Tries a 10-footer. And no good trying to use the glass. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Celtics.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Beal against Holiday. Booker for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. White for 3. The Suns clear it. Durant's got rebound number 8 now. Beal from outside. They grab their own miss. That one falls. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 47 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And it's Tatum missing. The Suns trailing. Nurkic with the ball. Now guarded by White. For 3, Booker. To tie it up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Morris, he's checked in for the Suns. And that one misses. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Down low. Brown. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Brown's got 29.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. Now Holiday. Tatum with room to shoot. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
For 3, Durant nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept in creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
The line for the Celtics, Jrue Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Suns have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston shooting about 47%. A nice number. Out left to the wing. Porzingis with room to shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Porzingis against Durant. Over Porzingis. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Cornette with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Phoenix calls timeout. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. To the inside. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense, where they're really cooking right now.
For three, Durant hits the trifecta. Durant's got 34 points.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Outside Booker. Here's Nurkic. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Inside. Here's Cornette. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To the right side. For three, Porzingis. Offensive rebound. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Luke Burnett. At the line for two.
And he makes a first. Beal, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Durant. Over Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Such a wide open look. Porzingis has got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Durant, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Yep, count it. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue, and it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Well, the Suns shooting great so far, 52% in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Over Porzingis. That's good from Durant on the assist from Morris.
The assist.
Durant's got 41.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
Brown against Beal. The jump hook. Brown can't hit.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
A minute 50 left in the game. For three, Durant. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one. Boston's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. On the wing, Holiday launches a three. He drops it from range. Holiday's got 11 in the second half.
Stepping up, big-time basket from Drew. I mean, we've seen him excel in big moments before, but wow. Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
They get it again.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Beal, right side. Second chance effort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Timeout called, the Celtics. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And it's good.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Tatum missing. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first. And that makes it a three-point lead.
Do you think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season? This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge. He's able to make it a two-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Pass to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Tatum can't hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jaylen Brown, third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Here's Springer. From deep. It's off. So the Suns win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.